You guys, am I going crazy or it looks straight from this angle? I know there's a little perspective, but still, from the viewfinder, it looks a little bit straight. Because I threatened it. I was gonna change it. That's why it's happening. That's why. Anyways, today I am going to do a reading about love messages, okay? But I'm going to do a little different. What I'm going to do is I will give you a general message from the candle wax. I'm going to do it on the paper, and then I am going to look at the cards with you. I'm going to do like a pick a card thing after I am giving the general messages. You can check out the timeline. There's a little line down there. You can find it out to pick the cards if you like. We are gonna do the reading now. I'm gonna use my red one for this thing. I don't know why I feel like, okay, I have to be slow and explaining. I don't know why I'm just like doing it. I apologize if it sounds like ridiculous. It was not my intention. All right, let's see your messages on the paper. This is a general reading, okay? If you don't like the message, leave it to someone else because it is not for just you. It can resonate to someone else. And just take the messages that are resonating with you and move on to the cards, all right? Ooh, I saw something kind of different. Like I saw bow and arrow. Kind of like groundbreaking. I know. Like seeing bow and arrow in a love reading. Seeing the Cupid on a love reading. Yes, I know. Groundbreaking. But I saw something else as well. Like there's a person. I see their face like they have the beard. Maybe they have glasses and they have the beard. Their hair is textured, maybe curly hair. Do you see that? Let me just not break it. Just look at it. It looks like a face. I don't know. Somebody who looks like this can actually give you a call, or they can actually show up in your life one way or another. I don't know what it is going to be about, but they can be important when it comes to love. They can share their feelings. There's a conversation with such a person who happens to be, dashing. The thing that I felt when it comes to that is like the outer looks. It's not about like the what kind of a personality this person has. It's about the looks. Maybe at first you're going to feel like, okay, this person is handsome or this person is not handsome. The first thing that you're going to think is going to be about physicality, nothing else. Okay, sometimes it is normal, Of course, we're just looking to the people on their faces. Like, obviously, it's going to be about how they look. But be careful about that. It's talking about this, like, handsome, but maybe not a good person. Not handsome, but maybe an amazing person. Okay? There's a difference in that. I think you have to watch it. You have to see it with your own eyes, but you have to give it a time. I saw like there's a social gathering, okay? Like 5 people are sitting. 5 people are just like hanging out together. They're going to places. It was in here too. 5 people. A friend circle. They are socializing together and there's a romance that is brewing. Look, this is not yours, okay? This romance that happens to be brewing, it is not yours. It could be about your friend, your best friend even. Something is happening in front of you, but you are not seeing that. Okay? You're not seeing what is happening. You're just like, no, they're friends. They're just like getting along. Maybe you don't see what is happening, but something is going on. And I think understanding like something is going on, it's going to be important for you people as well. Literally, somebody's kissing someone else and other people are watching it and they're like, how it happened? why it is like becoming an important situation for you. It is not your love situation. I don't think that you have the feelings for other person and your friend is going for. Like, I didn't see anything like that. I didn't see the negativity in this part. But you see, it almost looks like a heart. No, no, no. It's not like a negativity, they are just like going after the person that you like or something like that. No. It's more likely, how come we didn't see that? How come we didn't realize it? Maybe it's important because you became blind to the other people's emotions and their hurt, maybe. Maybe you said something that can be hurtful to the other person. Maybe like two people, they like each other, okay? Let's say John and Jill, okay? Maybe you said to the Jill like, actually John is seeing somebody. I think John is seeing somebody. And they were flirting that you don't know. You cannot see that Jill is actually in love with John. And that's why she felt bad about it. You didn't see that. Something that you guys actually mentioned became a problem for them. Or it is going to become like a situation. By the way, it was Jack, wasn't it? Jack and Jill. I am not familiar with those kind of coupling names. Like what they mean, I have no idea. I apologize if I ruined it for you, okay? Sorry. I saw there's a woman with a nice ass. Okay, we are going physical today. All right. And this woman is standing tall, like maybe not too tall, but this woman is just like straight up, like she's defending something, okay? And it is just like giving her this mighty look. Okay, this woman knows what she's doing. She's getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention. If you have like a similar physical looks, if they find you intimidating, let's say in that way, you have somebody who is crushing on you. This person who cannot share their feelings for you because they feel, and maybe some people actually said to this person like, no, this person is never gonna be interested with you. They meddled with your love situation even though they don't realize it. It could be, other way around too. Maybe you would like this person, all right? But somebody said, no, you have no chance to the other person. And they are just like, no, okay, I will, better if I just like not talk about it. Good news is that it will come to the light. You guys are going to see what's happening. You guys are going to see who is saying what and with what kind of intention. I didn't see like hurt. I didn't see like somebody is like having a broken heart, like ending friendships. I didn't see something like that, or like questioning the intentions of a friend. I didn't see that either. What I saw, like, okay, there was a misunderstanding. All right, that's simple as that. There was a misunderstanding, but we can solve it because we are grown-ups, we are adults, we can do it. But some kind of gossip all around, that's what I saw. Like all around there's a gossip. People are talking. When people talk, when they have nothing to do or no action is going on, they talk. Look at the people who are not having any kind of an action, but they're expecting, their crush is doing something, any kind of an action. They're just like thinking about it. They're talking to their friends and they're saying such things like, okay, well, I like this person, but this person is not doing anything about it. What should I do about it? Should I just like leave it behind, or should I just like keep thinking about it? And they cannot get the answer no. They don't want to see like it is not happening, but they talk and they talk. I had that feeling for somebody. Okay, brutally honest, I have to be. The smell of the candle has changed a little. If you like somebody and you cannot receive anything back, it's not likely that this person is going to change their mind and they will have feelings for you, okay? Again, not for everybody, doesn't have to be your thing, but what I felt from this part is Like there's a person who is waiting and nothing is happening, and the only thing that is happening is the talk, but nothing is happening. It could be for some people who are like, I like you, but in return this person is, yeah, I am like in this period of my relationship that it is kind of rocky. We are, not really happy. We are going to break up. We are going to get a divorce. We are going to do this and that. Nope. No. They're lying. It doesn't have to be a lie, by the way. Let's talk about it for a second. It doesn't have to be a lie, but the energy levels are not equal at this moment. What you're feeling, what you're desiring, that person cannot do it, but when they can do it, you are not going to desire that anymore. There's a difference. Like things are going to happen, the words are going to be said, you're going to have different kind of feelings. Maybe you're going to have like a change of heart, and this person is going to be so slow to just like address that. This is not your person. I'm sorry to say that, but this is not your person. I saw some people who are camping. Okay. There's a bonfire. There are some tents, like beautiful moonlight. Some people are singing. Or maybe they're just like sharing good stories, like a friendly situation, friendly gathering. It might be important for somebody who is going to get involved in that kind of a situation, because that friendly gathering can actually bring some kind of a romance. Or it could be like your lover or the person that you're flirting with, they can actually invite you for camping. It could be really effective in your love life. I don't know why, but it can be really, really effective. It's going to trigger some things in a good way, not in a bad way. Trigger, I think it sounds really negative, but what I'm trying to say, it is going to start a domino effect in your life when it comes to love. I saw somebody who is watching ballet. I didn't see like who's practicing ballet, or they are not doing it professionally. I saw somebody who's enjoying the music, enjoying the scenes, enjoying the dances. I saw somebody who's interested with ballet. Not for everybody again. Maybe this person is really interested with high culture, like the classical music, opera, ballet, those kind of things. You're going to have some conversation regarding these cultural situations, like maybe events. It could be an event, or it could be like, I actually like to listen this on Spotify. Or maybe you're gonna say like, I like to watch it on YouTube. It will create some kind of like a talking point for you and the other person. Other people are going to be like, okay, how do they know that? It's something that not everybody is included. It's something that not everybody can understand, but you do. I see trees all over, like there's a lot of nature in this reading. Going for a walk, going to the park, doing the camping. Love related messages is all about that. Like if you are a city girl who is just like having a work that is requiring you to sit down in front of a table and not engaging with anything else, I am sorry, but this is the reading of a person who is socializing in the nature. Okay? Maybe it is like a sign for you to do that. It could be like that. If you can afford it, if you are interested with that, if you can find like a nice kind of a group of people that you can join, try to socialize in the nature. Okay? Love is going to be important for that. So two people who are just like sitting back to back, not looking to each other. but they are thinking about each other. So some people are just like keeping their feelings to themselves. They are not talking about it. Can I put it like this? I hope I can. I hope it stays like that. Two people are just like sitting there, like they're not looking to themselves, but they're thinking about, each other. People who are not sharing their feelings. That's what I saw. Maybe it is waiting for the right kind of a time. Do not push it, do not rush it, because it is going to happen at the time that it requires. And if you don't just like push it too hard at this moment, it will be better in the future, because this love situation has a potential. What it means is that you're going to be so happy with this person. You can call this person your partner in life even. And I saw some children even, like it has like a growth. It has the potential of the growth, okay? Like there's an action that is about to happen, but it is not happening yet for some people. That's what I felt. Yes, things are going to happen in a certain way, or maybe things are not going to happen in a certain way, but at least it is going to be some kind of a progress. But now it is just like, hold on a second. Something is just like waiting for it. I saw there's a woman who is like light skin color, who is like going out to the sun, who is just like burning red, to be honest. White people can actually, the skin color can be really important against the sun. This woman, unfortunately, gets burned so much. Okay, that was not the problem. That was not a situation that I would like to address, but apparently we are looking to the physical looks. This woman can be blonde, or maybe this person is like dyeing some part of her hair into blonde. And probably this person has like a long hair, not maybe too long, but they would like to keep it as like a ponytail, maybe as like a braid. And this woman is trying to not to get attention of some people. I don't know why, but this person is just like, no, don't look at me. Why this person is doing that, I don't know. This person is like, no, don't look at me. That kind of an approach is just like all over in her aura. And no one is looking at her because of her way of doing things. And then she's feeling like, why am I alone? I see there's a glow up for this woman. This glow up is going to happen in a way that maybe not much of the money is going to be spent, but this glow up is for the aura. Okay, I'm going to change my actions. I'm going to change the ways that I'm doing. I'm going to be more flirty. I'm going to do this and that. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. But when it comes to the attraction of the right kind of energy, this woman is going to have a glow up, and it is going to be amazing after that. There's going to be literally a before and after of the love situations. I saw there's a man who is on a motorbike. It could be a scooter as well on here. And this person is having a lot of people around him that are looking at him. It could be you. Or it could be like, maybe you are one of those people who are crushing on this person, like who is running a motorbike and they are getting a lot of attention, they are really popular, and you are looking at them. You have a really good shot with this person. You know why? Because this is your reading and I see it, and apparently it is important, and this is your chance to do something with this person. You have a shot with this person. If you have any kind of a conversation with them, hey, by the way, like anything like, hey, how are you? Hey, I don't know. It is going to be important for you. And this person is going to have some feelings for you as well. Like they are open to any kind of a relationship idea. They are not against people. They are not against, oh, I don't want love in my life, I don't want any relationship in my life. No, they're not like that. They are open to this idea of like, this summer I'm gonna have my girlfriend, I will do this and that. They are open to that kind of an idea, And if you have somebody in your life right now, like you crush on somebody who has a motorbike, I think it is your sign to go for it. Okay? What I see in this reading is some people are just like having this shield of like, I am not interested. Okay? And it should be lowered down so they can have a good kind of relationship. It's all up to you. It's all your decision. It's all you're doing, whatever you would like to do. I'm not saying that no one is approaching you because of your doings, okay? It's not like that. But sometimes the way that we speak, sometimes the way that we look to the other people, the way that we are presenting ourselves to the public can be effective, even though we do not have that intention to do so. Can happen, honestly, especially if you are living in a place like some people who are just like being really pestering because you're just like saying hello and they're just like, oh my god, this girl is definitely going to, have sex with me. They always feel like that. I don't know why. It's all up to the culture, I guess. If you have this open mind and if you just open yourself a little bit more to this energy thing, I think you're gonna have a beautiful chance of the love. That was from the candle, but let's see tarot cards for you. Okay, let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my pebbles, and then I will start with this one. Hello, number one. I hope everything is fine. Let's see your love messages. Number one. Love messages for number one. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Alright. The Tower. Okay. Eight of Cups. It's always out there, isn't it? Eight of Cups, I mean. Nine of Coins. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's going single. That is for sure. We're gonna talk about it. Four of Wands under the Four of Pentacles, which is good. Two of Cups under the Tower. Nine of Wands under the Eight of Cups. Something is breaking your heart for far too long. And Seven of Wands under the Nine of Pentacles. Under the deck, there's the Five of Pentacles. I felt that, honestly. If there's any card that I'm feeling, that's Five of Pentacles. Sadly. Not for you, by the way. I apologize if I, insinuated like it's all because of you. No. Number one, I hope everything is fine. I am going to call two different types of people in this reading. One of them is a person who is about to have a breakup, who is like sick of what is happening in their lives and they're just like ready to move on and they would like to have something so much better and they're going to act on it. Okay, and then number two, there are some other people who are just still having this hope and they're still this romantic type of a person, like I am going to have a lover in my life, this is my soulmate, we are going to have a beautiful life together even though I have to endure this and that. They would like to give it another chance. Okay, two different, that's why it is like differentiating. One person is just, no, I'm done with this thing, goodbye, the end. The other one is like, yes, troubles are happening, but this is good for our relationship. It is just like showing like how can we endure things and how can we respect each other in this thing, and I'm gonna stick with this thing. Okay, two different types of people. None of them are having the easy road. It's not going to be easy for you in any kind. Staying in the same relationship that is just like bothering your mind, it's not going to be easy. Leaving the relationship is not going to be easy either. Whatever you choose, Of course, if you have a relationship, by the way, I'm going to talk about the singles in a second. If you have a relationship and if you're having those kind of problems, you're going to have a little tough time, but it is going to be all right at the end, because you're going to come closer to your own happiness. You're going to see that your action, your decision, your intention matters quite a lot. But here's the thing. You might actually question things like, am I the only one who is doing something for this relationship? Am I the only one who is just thinking about it? Am I the only one who is having decisions and who is having actions, who is having like intentions for this relationship? So it is why that my doings are just like the matter most, but not theirs. So you're gonna have this questioning of like what other person is doing in this relationship. You know, there's a little trend on TikTok, I guess. Like, I don't know if they're still going with that, but am I like a single mother in the married relationship? You know, they feel like they're doing everything by themselves. Their spouse is not doing anything. They're not contributing to anything. And they're basically single mothers, but they are married. Like, you know, some people are questioning that and they are coming to the conclusion of, okay, I'm going to do something about it. I think you're going to have something like that. What am I doing? You're going to question. Why am I doing this as well? You are going to address the situation, and luckily you are going to walk away from this negativity. I'm not saying that you are going to walk away from this relationship. It is just for some people, not for everybody. But if you would like to keep this relationship, addressing that is going to show the ways of doing it. Not everybody wants to do that, okay? It doesn't about everybody, but if you have that feeling like, I am the romantic one, I still want this person in my life, I'm gonna do everything to keep this relationship up, and you know, you are still believing in the situation, you're going to endure what is coming to your door. But here's the thing, do you have to? Do you have to? And answering that is going to be so difficult. Answering that you are not doing everything by yourself, answering that like the dynamics of the relationship, it is not going to be easy. Are you ready to challenge yourself in this thing? It is going to be a spiritual thing. It's going to be like in your mind a little bit more, in your feelings, to be honest. But if you be honest to yourself, you're going to walk away so happy with this person. Okay? For the people who would like to have a breakup, I'm done with this thing. This person is not doing anything. This person is a deadbeat person. I don't want that. They will walk away so happily, and they're going to realize that the lack of this person in their life is a blessing. Okay? There's nothing that we can do about the situation except the person who's gonna walk away. And if you decide to walk away, it's not gonna be easy, as I said. You know, maybe there are a couple of things that you would like to keep, for argument's sake. You are living in the same house, and breaking up means that somebody has to move out. And maybe you feel like, I don't want to be the one who is moving out. They should move out. Maybe they're just like insisting on staying at the house. Maybe it was their house at the begin with, and you still want to keep the house. Like, those kind of things can be problematic at the beginning. However, you are going to be blessed with the different things in life. You're going to be so busy. You're going to deal with the work a little bit more. You're going to deal with the money a little bit more. You're going to have the money to do those kind of changes that are going to be helpful to you. Okay? But your heart can be broken. And it is like not a broken heart. It's like the resentment of a situation. You know, some people feel like they are resenting their partners for a real long time because they are not addressing the situation. In this reading, people are addressing the situations. The Tower is showing that nothing false is gonna stand up. And two different ways of doing things. It's all up to you. You have the choice. You have all the choices, okay? And in this Seven of Wands, you know, the depiction of the Seven of Wands in the normal cards is just like there's a person who is really tired, and they are just like having different types of shoes, and they are not prepared for the situation, but they have to defend themselves. In this one, this person looks so blissful. They are ready to fix it. They are ready to deal with. They are ready to tackle everything. Let's talk about the singles, okay? Let's talk about the single ones. I think it is all about the crushes. I think it's about the people that you're thinking in your mind. Do you have this tendency of like falling in love with emotionally unavailable or people who happens to be not out there? I would understand, really. I'm not judging anybody. Falling in love with somebody who is not out there. It could be, I think we mentioned that once more in this channel, like it could be a book character, it could be, I don't know, like an artist, it could be like a singer. You have the feelings, they are real, but no one is out there. It has the name. It has the name of limerence, and it can be really painful. I think you are going to just like look into your mind, the depths of your soul. You are going to question it, and I think you're gonna figure out something. You know what it could be? You can actually check out what you're feeling, what you're doing with your free time when you are imagining things, okay? You are just like daydreaming. You are thinking about somebody. How you are thinking about that somebody? Are you fighting to that person? Or are you having like an incredible time with this person? What I'm trying to say is that, like, what kind of fantasies that you're having? People can be really superficial to think like fantasy means that the person in your mind likes you back. Not really. Sometimes, some people, unfortunately, I have seen that with my own eyes. Some people are dreaming about getting into an argument with the person in their mind under the name of love. It is showing the attachment styles. It is showing like how we are seeing the partners in our minds. I know somebody who is thinking of how they're going to have a breakup when it happens. When they have a relationship, the first thing that comes to their mind is how we are going to break up. Is it healthy or it is not healthy? Maybe you are having those fantasies that are not really healthy. It doesn't have to be. It's your fantasy after all. I mean, there's a Colleen Hoover out there who's making a lot of money from the unhealthy fantasies. Let's be honest, it is reality of our lives. But, how does it affect your decisions? How does it affect your life in general? I think you're gonna have a little bit of time to think about that. What am I expecting from a lover? What am I gonna do if... And maybe you're going to have those fantasies this time, but you're going to push yourself to think in a different way. Maybe you're going to feel like, okay, I will not follow this route. I am not going to imagine how we are going to have a breakup. This time I'm going to imagine like what we can do to solve it. What the other person will tell me in my mind. What am I expecting? Why am I expecting that word? Why am I expecting the breakup? Why am I expecting that this person is going to treat me like shit? You will have those kind of questions, and it's going to be important. It's a good thing. It will break down unhealthy expectations, and it will create a new way for you. Okay? It will create, I can do so much better. I deserve so much better kind of an approach in your mind and in your heart. Some people are feeling really comfortable alone, but they are just like telling other people, you know what, I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend, but in reality, no, they're not really. And it's okay. It's okay to be single. My single card is over there, and also the relationship card is also there. The two of them. You're going to find the happiness in you, and then you're going to attract a partner. I think you're doing the hard work in this one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2. How was it going? Number 1 was deep. It was like not what I was expecting. But also it's happening quite often in these days with my readings. I would like to see the events and situations, but I have the feelings of the people. What they're gonna do with their decisions. What kind of route that they have to follow. I'm seeing that one a little bit more Let's see your love life. What can happen? Page of Pentacles. Okay. Why did I put so high up? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Oh my god, cards are jumping. Three of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The Fool. New beginning of a relationship. I see it for you. A little bit more. The Hanged One. Oh my god, cards. I like to pull cards intentionally. When they jump, I take them, into consideration, but I would like to be the one who is picking the cards. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Again, another jump. It jumped too far. It jumped so close to the sun. Hold on a second. I'm not gonna use that one. If it wants to show up, it will show up. Believe me, they always do. Page of Cups. Okay. At the end of the deck, there's a world. Alright. New beginning of a relationship for you. If you're single, you can be. And maybe you're feeling too comfortable being single. It's normal. That's what I was speaking about at number 1 as well. I think you are going to see some kind of a change. And this change is going to make you realize that things could be easier if you had this person in your life before. It could be maddening to think about that. You're having a normal life on your own, in your terms. And then you meet with somebody, changes things, and you feel like, it could be so much easier if I know you before. Like, oh, I cannot even think of that. It could be really heartbreaking. I'm not saying that your life is going to be amazing, it's going to be so beautiful after this, and your life is going to be defined with this relationship. It can be, but I didn't see that. But I saw that at the beginning, you're going to have this feeling of like, actually, you know what, this person can be the right one. You're going to have that feeling. Three of Wands is talking about the early stages of the relationship sometimes. And there's an Ace, there's the Fool, there are pages. I think you're going to have a relationship that is going to start and you're going to have this honeymoon phase. Oh my god, this relationship is amazing. The people who are just like talking about their lovers to their friends all the time, 24/7, or they're just like waiting for somebody to mention this person so they can, talk about it. Secretly, they're just like wishing for it, like somebody just like mention this person so I can talk about this person. I have the feeling for it. Life is going to bring you this opportunity so you can walk. I think you're going to be the one who is initiating things. Page of Pentacles is this self-initiation. I am going to initiate what I'm going to do kind of a vibe. And Three of Wands as well. It's like, I am going to do what I would like to do. Most of the time, I'm reading it as like a freelancer card because of that. Because this person does that what they want without waiting for anyone else. I think you're going to be the one who is asking this person out. It's more likely. And if you ask this person out for a date, you might get some kind of a rejection at the beginning. However, it doesn't mean that this person doesn't like you. They would like to come up with a better idea. There's a Page of Cups. It is talking about an offer. Possibly it's the offer of love. What I see here is like this person is going to be like, no, I cannot do that at that time. But what about we are doing this? They're going to come up with like another idea. They're not going to be like, no, I don't want to go out with you. Or they're not going to be like, no, I'm too busy. Sorry. No, they're not going to end things out there. But you can have this idea of like, oh my God, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Like we were talking about like in candle wax reading part. There were some people who were talking about the situation or the person and they were waiting for something, but things were not happening in the way. It was waiting for the right time. I think this is the situation for you. It can be, all right? I see you're gonna be happy. It's not gonna be tumultuous as like number one. Number one was like off the charts. Yours is gonna be more subtle, but you're gonna feel so happy deep inside that things are happening in a certain way. Maybe you're the one who is just like thinking about the things, but they're gonna come up with another kind of an approach, and it is gonna make you so happy. Look, there's a little situation I would like to address, which is talking about planning the future. Okay, Three of Wands is talking about the planning the future and taking the initiation. And Three of Wands is talking about the future, planning the future, and being the initiative one. You will explore things in your life, okay? But I had the feeling, this is not in the cards only, but I had the feeling like there's a certain person you would like to explore with this person specifically. If you don't have anybody in your life right now at this specific moment, I think you're gonna have this feeling for somebody, and you're gonna be like, okay, what if I talk to this person? What if I ask this person out? What if I do this and what if I do that? You would like to explore with this person, okay? And the life is going to bring you new opportunities for this situation. Like, there are gonna be a lot of ways to ask this person out. It's not going to be like you cannot find a way out to just ask this person. No, a lot of opportunities are going to be out there. Also, those two are talking about like the opportunity. There will be a tangible opportunity for you to ask this person out. Maybe, the favorite band of yours is going to show up and you're going to be like, okay, would you like to go to the concert with me? You will have this chance to do it. And I think you're going to be more positive when it comes to this love. You will have this positive approach. You're not going to feel intimidated. You're not going to feel, okay, this is not my person. You're not going to feel like it. You will keep this positive approach. And it is why possibly you're going to be happy, okay? If you had like feeling, oh my God, this person doesn't like me. What if this person doesn't like me? Like if you had those kind of negativity all around you, I'm not saying that it's not out there, but it is not all around you at least. If you had those kind of things in the plenty, you would have like a risk of being unhappy. But in here, what I see, the chance of being positive, chance of being happy, okay? There's gonna be some kind of a point like you're gonna wait and see what other person's gonna do, okay? If it is not an ideal situation, you're going to see it. If it is an ideal situation, you're going to see it. I'm not saying that everybody's going to be so happy in this reading. There could be like some kind of a situation can go wrong, but you're not dwelling on that, which is the good part. You're not dwelling on the negativities. You're not going to see this relationship as a burden. Sometimes people do that. Honestly, I would understand that. Dealing with another person, is it going to be a burden to you, or is it going to be something that you are open to receive? Some people don't become a burden because they bring a lot of things to the table. But sometimes they can become a liability, they can become a burden, they can make you feel overwhelmed. I didn't feel like it. Even though there's like 10 of Wands, you are gonna see that. And maybe you're gonna see the risks of the situation. But seeing the risks is not going to make you stop. It is not going to make you feel upset. It's not gonna make you feel negative. Which is the good part of it, isn't it? There's a new phase of a situation, like a new relationship. Let's be honest, it sounds like it. And this new opportunity of the love is gonna be heartwarming, and you're gonna be open to learn and understand what you can do in this relationship. It's not just like all of a sudden perfect relationship. Of course, it is not gonna happen in that way, but the early stages of the relationship, understanding the other person, understanding what happens, in those kind of situations, it's going to be important in these days. For argument's sake, let's say that you are having a relationship, okay? You already are in a relationship. I think it is time for you to just like slow down and see what this relationship is going to do for you. Is it going to stay here in your life, or is it going to go away? You're going to have this evaluation. Hanged One is talking about re-evaluation of the situations, like seeing the things if they're ideal or not ideal. Okay, if you have a relationship, You might actually have like questions in your mind like, is it good? Is it bad? Those kind of things are going to be so prominent, but you are not going to feel unhappy. You're not going to feel like you are attacking to your own happiness. Sometimes people feel like it. I am the one who is doing it to my own relationship. Sometimes people feel like that. You're not going to feel like you're doing something wrong. You're just doing exactly what you're supposed to do, which is great, which is amazing. All right. I will call it a day today. I think it's enough. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, number 3. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. Let's see what to expect when it comes to the love life. Alright. I felt the cards are not fighting against me now. They were at the number 2 when I was trying to pick them. Alright, let's see. 9 of Wands. Somebody was having some kind of a disappointment of like, why it happened in this way. It can happen. It's Judgment. 6 of Cups. Some kind of a disappointment is going away, which is great. The Hierophant. Okay. 9 of Cups. Look at this. It's so cute. I don't know. I like my cards. Literally, this is the, my favorite of all, and I like my original ones. But this is like something else. I love it so much. The Lovers. All right. This reading cannot be better, honestly. Can I call you my friend? If you know what it means. I only say that to people that I see all the good cards. Okay? Even though there's 9 of Wands, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. 10 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful 10 of Pentacles. Face it. Look at it now. Alright. And 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Alright. At the end of the deck, there's 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is like one of the cards I like to read in the love readings because it's always talking about messaging and talking and some kind of a communication, which most of the time when you look at it, like it doesn't happen that often. People are having feelings, people are having ideas, people are having the thoughts and everything, but they don't act, and there's not enough of communication. You have it, so it's not going to be a problem. 9 of Wands in this reading is talking about perseverance. Defending your own values, defending your own standards. You are not just like lowering your standards for someone else to just like come into your life. You are keeping it high, even though it is just like making you lonely for a while. Maybe you are having those kind of feelings like, I am not going to get involved with this relationship with, this person who happens to be not good for me. I don't know. Fill in the blanks what kind of a negativity that you see for yourself, okay? You feel like, I am not going to deal with those type of people. Like, for argument's sake, and a person who is like having the tendency of being an alcoholic. Maybe you have those kind of, I'm not gonna talk with the people who are drinking a little bit too much. You're gonna have that kind of a standard for yourself, and keeping that standard, even though at the times like maybe you had some kind of feelings or maybe some kind of a curiosity for a person, but you know that they are having like, maybe they are drinking, maybe they are smoking something, you are not going to be like, oh, but I like him. You're not going to feel like it, okay? You're going to keep your standards high up. You're not going to deal with everybody. You're not going to deal with every riffraff just in case the chance of a relationship, which is admirable. You're going to have these standards for your own, and you're going to wait for the right kind of connection. Maybe you are in that kind of a position right now. Maybe you're waiting. No, I'm not gonna just like get involved with those online dating sites because they're not really that great. Maybe you're having those kind of feelings and you're waiting, and you're gonna be good in that thing. Nothing is gonna bother you. You're not losing anything just because you're having standards. Okay? I think you have that kind of a standard in your mind because of the expectations of like a certain situation. Like maybe you have this idea of a relationship and it is not unhealthy. We were talking about it, I think it was in number 1. Unhealthy expectations of a relationship. You don't have that. You have crystal clear idea of what a relationship should look like. Maybe you have that feeling that is coming from the past. Maybe you have seen like a perfect couple before. It could be. Maybe you have seen a couple. Maybe it was like your parents. Maybe it was like people around you. You have seen the perfect couple and you want that for you. Not the people in that relationship, of course not. But you want that kind of a connection with someone else. And you're going to have it. You are going to have it, okay? Some kind of a traditional vibes that I feel in here. Like I'm not going to intimate with the person before the marriage kind of a vibe that I'm having, to be honest. It's all up to you. It's all your choice. And maybe when it comes to the intimacy, you have different ideas. It could be no one can judge you for that, okay? No one is allowed. And you're gonna hold your ground and you're gonna be happy because you did that. There's a fulfillment, you see, like there's a wishes coming true. If you're expecting like a perfect partner, I think you're gonna manifest it. Let's face it. You have this manifestation power because you have the standards, all right? And you are looking to the life from a certain perspective, like you didn't surround yourself with the negativity. You didn't surround yourself with what is happening all around the world when it comes to the relationships, when it comes to like people who are being shared online all the time on like TikTok, like this person did that to me. You are not dealing with that kind of a thing. You have like this positive vibe. You would like to keep it to yourself, and that is why your manifestation power is a little bit higher than the other people maybe at this specific moment. And you have the Lover's card, so you're going to attract this lover in your life, and like you're going to be the one who is deciding on this relationship as well. Like you are the one who is letting this person in to your life. I think you're gonna have like a beautiful connection with somebody. I think you're gonna find your equal. I think you're gonna find this person amazing, and you're gonna feel so blessed because you didn't lower your standards for someone else. You didn't settle for someone else or something else. You're gonna feel so much better, and it will show in your life. The effects of it, it's gonna show in your life. I see there's a family. I see there's a commitment. I see a long-term stability. Like, come on. This cannot be more of a family, okay? Like this person can turn into your family. This person that you can rely on, this person that you can actually have a life together. This is a life partner, the people that you can make children with, that you can rely on. It's all in your cards. You are so close to achieve what you want in life when it comes to the relationship. If you're single, we are talking about it, by the way. Like you are so ready to get this person. You're so ready to get like the beautiful balance. Like those two are talking about balance, right? And like you're gonna have this balanced relationship in your life. It is gonna have a harmonious exchange of the energies. It's gonna be like give and take, feminine and masculine. All of it is gonna be in a harmony. Okay? Cannot go bad in this way. It cannot go bad, honestly. But everything is going to happen because you know what you want. You know what you want in life. You have this self-reflection, introspection, that's what you call it. Like you're gonna have this inner awareness, like you know what you want in life. You know what you want in a relationship. This transformation is gonna happen, and this growth of like energies are gonna happen in your life because you know what you want. You have this clear vision in general. I want that kind of a thing, and you're gonna get that thing. Period, point blank. That's all. I would like to add another kind of a situation, like not for everybody. You can have more than one person that you're gonna decide, and like you can have different suitors who are trying to attract your heart, let's say in that way, and you're gonna be like, okay, let me think about it. With which one I can dream about a future. And you're going to look at the future life and you're going to see your partner. You're going to have this decision. Never forget that. You're going to have this decision. And you're going to decide according to your own clear vision. It's not going to stop you. For argument's sake, you're in a relationship. Let's talk about it. This relationship is going to be formed in a way that you want. Okay? Maybe you cannot see what's going to happen in the future. What do you want in the future? It's going to happen. I am not saying that other person is going to be so passive and you're going to question everything. It's like number one, I was talking about it. I didn't feel like it. You're not going to question the behavior of the other person or like decisions of the other person. But if you're in a relationship, what do you want it to happen? It is going to happen. Because of this clear vision, because of like you know what you want in life. And if this person is not suitable for that, you're not going to feel sorry to say goodbye to this person. You're not going to feel sorry. Nope, I don't want that in my life. I don't want that toxic vibe. Nope, you're going to walk away with dignity, with harmony. I felt like when there's a judgment card, in this one it shows a little bit more, but when there's a judgment card, there's like a music element. I don't know why, but music can be really important in your life or the life of your partner. Like this could be a musician. This could be literally the teacher. Maybe a music teacher. I don't know. They're good with the kids. Definitely. This person can have a positive manner. It's like difficult to vex this person. It's just the feeling that I get additionally. I didn't had anything like that in the other two, by the way. You are the luckiest one. Like in this reading, what I see, like there's a positive situation and it is only happening because this person knows what they want. It is not going to surprise you. It is not going to make you feel like you have to question your life and you have to question your decisions. You have to question everything that is going on. No, you don't have to do any of those things because you already did maybe. You know what you want. And life is going to surround you with like a good kind of an opportunity so you can see like this person can actually be your partner. I think keeping an open mind is going to be really important. I'm not saying that just because you have an idea in your mind, that's it, that's settled, just like go for it, don't look around. No, of course I'm not saying that. Obviously I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is that looking around, keeping an open mind, doesn't mean that lowering your standards, lowering your expectations, okay? There's a difference. Only some lucky people can see that kind of a difference in their lives. I think you're going to be one of them. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.